The nation's largest gas pipeline was attacked, and now the prices at the pump are on the rise. Where will it stop, and for how long? And who is truly to blame? Plus, is this an act of war? This veteran's got some points he wants to make. Plus, also, gas prices, right? That's one worry. Here's another worry we got to get into and dive deep into. Facebook, they own Instagram, and now they want to make Instagram just for kids. Well, is this going to be an amazing thing for interaction of children, or is it just going to be an enabler for those predators? Which, by the way, let's go Preds in the playoffs. The hockey team, not the Cosby type. Plus, we got two men in studio. Well, actually, we got four guys hanging out, so it's going to be a little bit of locker room talk. But one of them's a city councilman, so I got to be on my P's and Q's today. And he's got a town hall meeting. We'll hang out with Vondell Richmond in just a bit. Plus, Ted Ely, he ditched Clarksville. He said, I had enough of this place. Well, we dragged him back in to find out why. We got all this and so much more to go over here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
My name is Joe Padula, host of the show, and this war veteran, formerly with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division, Aerosol, is ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I am ready for some real facts. Real facts. I am ready for your real opinions. And I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. Absolutely. What is going on, Bay?
What up?
Bay.
What?
You got the green wood behind you.
Right.
Here, touch it. Touch the green wood. Don't get a splinter. And don't reach too far over. You go into the next screen, all right?
That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Right now, you.
Not sure I like where he's going with this. Look behind me.
What's up, Ted Ely? How
What's
you
going
doing?
on?
So you ditched Clarksville, huh?
I did.
But you're back
For the week.
for the week. Oh, so you're not staying back?
No.
All right. So we're
I
gonna.
came here to see you. Drove all the way.
Thanks, Ted.
That's it.
We're going to go over the reasons why you decided to leave the Queen City and what they could have done to prevent you from saying, I'm out of here. Because you were living here since 1984.
That's correct.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's in South Carolina now. He lives by the beach. That's why. Vondell Richmond,
What's up, Joe?
City Council. You're looking good.
Thank you, sir.
You know, and I got to tell you, you got a town hall meeting coming up.
Yes.
Is the mayor going to be stopping by your town hall meeting?
The mayor is going to crash the party. Yes, he will
That's
be
crazy.
stopping by.
All right. All right. Mayor
Yeah.
Joe Pitt stopping by a town hall meeting. Well, we got a lot of local stuff. I can't wait for your opinion on things. And I got some questions about some of the city council meetings.
Okay.
And I have some suggestions that will make them easier and better to watch.
Awesome.
Yes, I do. It includes me making money, by the way. So,
Joe must be on it.
no, it needs a DJ.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, Joe.
I'm telling you. You know, like with time clocks and sound effects. You like someone's they've reached their limit. I'm telling you, right? Mayor, Mr. Mayor, you're talking too much. Right. I'd be like, whatever, Joe.
DJ.
Oh. All right, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. All right, so here's what's going to happen. And thanks for checking in. If you want to make your comments, if you got something to say, type it. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube, for now anyway. Man, we have been shadow banned.
Oh, this way.
Uh-oh.
What that means is we get suppressed. The algorithms say, no, don't listen to Joe. The only way we can help battle that is by sharing this on your timelines and in your groups. So if you feel the need to, please do so. Plus, check out and download the iHeartRadio app, The Joe Padula Show. Let's get into the first one. So the nation's largest gas pipeline. It was attacked, and now the prices at the pump are on the rise. Where will it stop, and for how long will this keep going? Plus, also, who is truly to blame, and is it an act of war? All right, so we all saw what happened Sunday, right?
Correct.
right? The news starts going off, the flashes. Prices, they rose 6 to 7 cents on average per gallon in the Southeast. That was just yesterday. And according to the AAA data, the average price nationwide as of today was $2.95 per gallon, with prices ranging from as low as $2.64 in southern states to a high of $4.10 per gallon in some western states and Illinois. Well, they also got that big state tax over there on their gas. But gas prices, they were already rising before a group called Darkside. Have you heard about Darkside yet?
Only the comic book.
Oh, okay. All right.
Star Wars.
Ooh, so the Darkside, they stole data from Colonial. That's the company that has the largest pipeline here in the States. And it locked its computers with ransomware. It's a method in which attackers hold crucial information from companies until they're paid.
Wow.
As a result, Colonial took certain systems offline temporarily, halting all pipeline operations. So that's what went down. I saw people saying they blew up there was no blowing up. This is all a cyber hack, right? So the company, they operate a pipeline that spans more than 5,500 miles from Texas to Jersey. You know why Jersey's so important? It's the world's largest gasoline refinery, right? So all that oil they pump, well, it's got to get refined to be made into gasoline. And where does that happen?
Jersey.
Fist pump in Jersey. Yo, what up?
Never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I always knew about it.
yeah, but Texas,
Everything happens in Texas.
Don't get me wrong. I love Texas.
So when was the last time the ransomware showed up? Because it's been a few minutes before it actually happened. Was it before 4 years ago, or during the last 4 years, or is it just now coming back because of the new administration?
You know what,
Isn't
Ted?
that convenient?
That's a great question, because I got some things that I think why they're deciding to do this cyber attack now.
Because look who's in the office.
Well, look at Darkside first. Okay, so the FBI.
Are they like anonymous or are they different? It's a different group.
It's weird because, you know, and I heard someone. I had a conversation earlier with someone. They're like, "Oh, the Russians did it." No, they're not Russians. This isn't a Russian group, and I think everyone's just programmed. Oh, Russia, right? Thanks, media.
That's what was reported this morning.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Side from Russia was a Russia hack.
So they're saying Russia hack.
They are.
But the thing is, it's a hack, so it could come anywhere.
Anywhere.
Right. And the FBI, yesterday, they confirmed that the Dark Side ransomware was used in this hack of the Colonial Pipeline, which prompted the U.S. Department of Transportation to declare a state of emergency for 17 states due to the potential fuel shortages. Wow. Okay. Law enforcement agencies said that the Dark Side...
I'm just laughing at the name
I know.
because what's going on on the media, so they want to name it the Dark Side. Also,
It's led by Dark Helmet.
Ludicrous speed, go! Yeah, so the cyber criminal ring stole a large amount of data before it locked Colonial computers, and ransomware considered possibly the most destructive ransomware attack so far to date. And according to the Boston-based Cyber Reason firm, Darkside is an organized group of hackers who sell ransomware to other criminals to carry out the cyber attacks.
Wow. So maybe they sold it to the Russians, pinged it somewhere else, blamed it on the Russians, and
Yep.
It's amazing.
maybe they're in Clarksville. I don't know.
I'm back
Right.
for a week.
But how did it end up? How did it end up in the gas? How did?
Well, here's the thing. Darkside, did you guys see this? Released a statement, which I don't understand.
And they can't trace it.
So Darkside, according to Cyber Reason, okay, they issued this statement on its website.
They have a website.
Yes,
Cyber hackers have a website.
Right.
That no one can trace, right?
No.
it said that it's apolitical and only wants to make money. The statement said this, quote, "We are apolitical. We do not participate in geopolitics, do not need to tie us with a defined government and look for our motives. Our goal is to make money. and not creating problems for society.
What they doing?
Oh, dude.
Wow.
They continue to say in the statement, from today, we introduce moderation and check each other company that our partners want to encrypt to avoid social consequences in the future.
So who they partners?
End quote.
Elon Musk.
It did happen right after Saturday Night
Right.
Live.
Right?
So they're calling them a gang.
The gang.
What type of gang?
So what does it say here? It says, a closer look at the dark side ransomware gang. So they're a ransomware gang.
The affected states, according to DOT, Department of Transportation: Alabama, Arkansas, District of Columbia, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia.
So mostly all 7 states.
Yeah,
That's where it
Eastern.
runs.
Yeah, the pipe runs like this. Say this is the states.
It goes down around.
They have a Facebook group?
Who? Dark Side?
Yeah, Dark Side USA. Is that them? Local business.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
Are you serious? So
They could take your money too.
Don't send them a friend request.
Pretty quick.
they know they're gonna.
All right. So
Wow.
So did everybody fill up today?
I did it Sunday. On Sunday, I'm like, I got a call. I got a call from Water Dog Rich.
My gas is good in my car, and plus I can walk to work. So
There you go.
Yeah, it filled up. I mean, because we're fortunate here in Tennessee where prices are decent already when it comes to gas, even though it has been steadily rising since November 3rd. Go figure. But look what Georgia's doing. And I advise other states, or I hope other states follow suit. Georgia governor suspends the gas sales tax in his state.
that's nice.
Isn't that something? Right? Georgia's like this. During this time, no sales tax on gas. Maybe the federal level should look into that as well. Good luck with that.
They
though.
want their money.
So my question is, who do you blame? Who is to blame?
I think it's the people that did the whole toilet paper scam. I was talking to somebody at work today, and that's what I said. I said, you notice a trend here? Like, first we were on a toilet paper shortage, and
Yeah.
everybody ran and got toilet paper. Now we're on a gas
Well,
shortage, and everybody's going to
Remember,
get gas.
also in the middle of that, there was a coin shortage.
there
Remember
was
this?
a coin shortage, and we were supposed to
Right.
all go to Bitcoin or something,
Yeah.
right?
I'm telling you. Listen, I'm not getting. It's not Thursday.
And then we had a
not
housing
conspiracy
shortage in 08-09.
Right.
So
I'm just saying. Okay.
What they gonna get scared of?
Don't always believe what the media is putting out, including myself.
And then another thing.
What's that, Bang?
We were locked down for a year, right?
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Yeah. So where the gas go? I'm just saying. Nobody was driving.
It was sitting.
Nobody-
That's a good point. Mike.
Nobody was going to work besides only a couple of people.
So it should be like a stockpile.
Refineries were shut down too. They shut down all the refining of the oil and everything like that too. So the supply went down along with people going out. So you didn't have as much supply just sitting there.
And prices, they
were low,
definitely dropped.
$1.80.
But we
You
still
know?
have people, to Bay's point, we still have people unemployed. So there's not as many people
Right.
on the road. So I don't know.
Look around Clarksville. That's not true. They're everywhere.
Cause check this out. Cause
What's that,
McDonald's
Yeah.
is hiring $13 an hour,
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
and then $1,000 signing bonus after 3 months.
You see that? And government's not telling them to. It's private businesses saying, hey, we're going to pay this amount. I like that. Yeah, they must be desperate for people to work.
Oh.
Well, we'll go figure. In Tennessee, anyway, the extra incentive for unemployment, it ends July 3rd.
I saw
Yes,
that,
sir.
Governor Lee.
Yeah. So, hey, get back to work.
Y'all better get back to work.
Right? All right.
What about truck drivers?
Here's who I want to blame on this. Overall, I mean, of course, you blame thieves, okay? You know, such as the dark side.
USA.
And when I hear this, like, I think of this is very smart nerds.
I did think of DC Comics, Dark Side.
They have to be somewhat nerdy.
Yeah.
This group to be called themselves the dark side.
It's the
It's real original. Scary.
But the U.S. government is truly to blame here, and let me explain why. Because welcome to Jimmy Carter 2.0.
Jimmy Carter, huh?
Yeah.
1970s.
To an American saddled with failed presidency at the moment. But let me explain. It's not a Joe Biden thing.
They had gas prices back then too, right?
Okay.
Shortage of gas.
Yes.
It's this failed deep state
Yeah.
who minions. They worry about everything except what actually matters.
They only care what matters to them.
It's the truth, eh?
Yeah.
It's the truth. Like CIA and FBI. It is your job that the taxpayers pay for to protect the interests of the United States and its citizens. It is your job to maintain an even flow of the most important things: oxygen, air, water, and oil. Don't let them mess with our stuff. But what are you worried about? Look at the. Did you see the CIA video?
No.
Recruiting video they put out?
No.
Look at this. Look at this.
The CIA's recruiting?
Oh,
They are.
this is their focus.
Even the CIA's doing bad.
Look at this.
When I was 17, I quoted Zora Neale Hurston's How It Feels to Be Colored Me in my college application essay. The line that spoke to me stated simply, I am not tragically colored. There is no sorrow dammed up in my soul nor lurking behind my eyes. I do not mind at all.
CIA. Stop worrying about sexism and racism and recruiting and saying, hey, we are above it all, and just protect the flow of the oil, which is, you shut down the oil, you shut down the economy.
It's a war on oil, though.
Yeah.
They don't want oil. They don't want these cars. They don't want things. They want batteries.
Yeah, they want to go electric. The Green Deal, remember that?
Only way you can get it done
It's
is
about-
to have something abrupt. You can't get gas. See, look, you don't have gas anymore.
At 17, I had no idea what life would bring, but Sora's sentiment articulated so beautifully how I felt as a daughter of immigrants then and now.
I don't care. Just protect. I don't care. I don't care where you've come from. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you
Do
are
your job.
or think you are. I don't want to be paying extra bucks at the pump, and I don't want businesses to suffer and have to slow down, eventually shut down if this thing don't get back up and running. Do your job, CIA.
Yep.
Do your job.
Because my saying is, if you're racist, you're racist.
But this is the concern of the CIA. This is the concern of the FBI. Raiding on Giuliani for hard drives, and you don't even take the Hunter Biden hard drive. What do you went in there for? Like, pay attention. It starts from leadership, from the top all the way bottom.
Yes, sir.
So,
Nothing about me was or is tragic.
I don't care if you wear hoop earrings. I don't care. Protect the pump.
I am perfectly made.
She's way too happy.
I can wax eloquent on complex legal issues in
Yeah, good for you. Can you protect my gas? I don't care.
English while also belting Guayaquil de mis amores in
I don't care what you speak. It could be friggin', it could be pig Latin. Okay? You could be going, how do they, derby, sir, okay? As long as that means your gas is safe.
It sound like the Swedish chef.
Yeah, okay, you can speak Swedish chef if you want. Irby, derby, your oil refineries. Right.
Spanish. I can change a diaper with one hand.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's her job, right?
As a mom,
As
yeah.
a mom, change that diaper. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
Right.
CIA. Change diapers with your foot. I don't care.
Some people can do that.
Protect the gas.
And console a crying toddler with the other.
What about
I'm a
crime?
woman of color. I
I don't care what color you are. The only color I care about is green.
Right.
am a mom.
And I love black. Oil's black. Save it.
I am a cisgender millennial.
Oh! I can't.
Okay, explain that
Well,
to me.
it's-
Go and explain that to me.
A six.
Cis-
Well, here's
Gender.
the thing. To work for the CIA, aren't you supposed to disclose? You're not supposed to disclose all this, are you?
Right.
She gave us a lot of information.
She's got two
Vondell,
kids.
that's a great point.
It's the
She's
truth.
got two kids.
Right.
She's a mom. She's one's a baby, one's a
Speaks
toddler.
Spanish.
Yep.
She likes poetry.
You know what? You're right. I don't believe any of this because you're right.
Because they're not allowed. to.
Generalized anxiety
Right.
disorder.
I don't want you to have anxiety disorder. I don't want people with anxiety disorder on the CIA.
No.
Is that fair enough?
Well, I feel you on that.
Thank you, babe.
I am intersectional, but
What?
What does that mean?
What is that?
my
That means she stops at intersections. Law-abiding citizen. Very
Wait,
good.
wait for the guy on the right.
Resistance is not a box-checking exercise.
Like, this is from the CIA website.
What is that shirt she got?
I am a walking declaration.
Wait a minute.
A
Somebody
woman
put in the
whose
comments, it's the
inflection
Culinary Institute of Art.
Wait, what do they call the CIA?
They said this is not the real the FBI. This is the Culinary Institute of Arts. It's a cooking pro. It's a cooking school.
That's a good one, Chris.
That was good. That was Chris?
Yeah.
What's up, Bill? Bill Witoski also checking in. How you doing, Whiskey Bill?
at the end of her sentences, suggesting that a question has been asked. I did not sneak into CIA. My employment was.
What?
She did not sneak into what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know. I'm done. I'm done.
Is he asleep or something?
I'm making one of these for my job. I'm letting them know who I am and where I came from, and I'm an intersection.
Yeah,
Intersectional.
I'm an
Intersectional.
intersection.
Sixth
That's
gen
it.
millennial.
That's it.
Intersectional.
Damn.
I am shingles.
Just do your job. Stop worrying about, if it's offending people, okay? Just do your freaking job. That's it. And you failed. You failed. Don't making a prediction. It's not the first time it's gonna happen.
Right.
And maybe you failed on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe you did it on purpose. You've been very successful for quite a few years. Now all of a sudden,
We back at war.
okay,
Wow.
rockets are flying in Israel.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay,
Just got real.
all right.
That's real.
Shots are being fired in outside of the coast of Iran
Yep.
at our ship. It's getting real, man.
Just wait.
Testing you. They have to test a new administration. They test
Attacking?
every time.
And attacking the largest oil pipeline company in this country.
And plus, Biden was in office before, so they already know how he is.
No, they're testing. They're trying to figure out what the response is going to be. How is he going to respond? What's he going to do? Because if there's nothing going on, he's going to have the first easy for you. They're just going to make sure that what's he going to do? How's he going to respond to this? He's got not only this, then you got Israel. Like you said, you got
He's not all
Iran.
there, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole administration has to be there. Someone's got to tell them what to say.
I need a coffee.
So if we run out of oil and gas, so will the electronic car all of a sudden usher in a new
No,
era?
because ain't nobody trying to pay that electricity bill.
No, what's going to happen is, ever see the movie, or I'm sorry, the documentary Mad Max?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Right.
Loved all three of them.
Let us know what you think. Type in those comments. Share it on your timeline. And, thanks for Chris. Good comments in there. Jessica, how you doing, all right? Checking in from Dayton, Ohio. Let us know what you think, all right?
What if the
Sit
dark
there.
side people are watching us right now? Like, they're
Good. Good.
leave
Dark
us-
side. Listen, I didn't even blame you, really.
Exactly.
Gave you credit.
I blame the people who are supposed to be watching you.
Hey, Dark
Right.
Side, comment on the
Yeah.
tab below.
Dark side, make sure to share and comment, and don't forget to hit the subscription and notification bell.
They could actually run your numbers up. Your algorithm. They could screw your algorithm. Fix it.
They should have hacked the YouTube.
Fix my credit.
Don't give me an idea.
I'm gonna
Fix
get
my
sick of that. Yeah.
If they really want to mess America up, fix people credit and call it loans.
All right, coming up next, I got two topics we got to get into. One of them is Facebook. They own Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg, this guy.
The weird looking guy.
Yeah. When he sits in front of Congress, he's sitting on a phone booth. Did you see that picture? Yeah.
How
He was
short
sitting
is
on a
he?
booster seat.
How short is
I
it?
don't know. Wow. But we'll Alexa, how tall is Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark Zuckerberg is 5 feet 8 inches tall.
That's a lie.
He programmed her to say that.
Fake news. Yeah, so Facebook, they own Instagram. And now Instagram is about to create a whole new thing called Instagram for Kids, where it's for kids only.
Are they going to have Facebooks for kids too?
Well, bang, here's the problem. You got a lot of attorney generals in the states out there that are saying, don't do this, man.
Don't do it.
Well, they're saying, hey, this is going to be great for the kids.
No, it's not.
It's all about the revenue.
Well, Facebook is 16 years old before you're supposed to get on it too, right?
Crazy. Instagram is 13.
13.
So what we're
don't
going to
they
get...
have Snapchat?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere else. I mean,
They got
geez.
They can't be on Snapchat.
And Tick was it TikTok?
That's careful.
And yeah, TikTok. What's that? I gotta download that one. Oh man.
They already man.
But yeah, so we're gonna get into that debate, the pros and cons of Instagram Kids, and then there is a bill on the floor. This is in the state of Texas, where you know those plant-based foods. Your
I would get my mom get them burgers.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
That's impossible.
they don't want the companies that make these plant-based burgers and steaks and all that to use the word meat on their packages and their products. So we'll go into maybe they got a reason, maybe they're wrong. I don't know. But we'll find that all out next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Smartphones. These pocket wonder machines are great for things like never having a moment of quiet
Is that Seth?
and Instagram.
I look so good in this one.
But not so much when it comes to telling your customers everything your business can do for them. Well, that's a problem. But a lot of Clarksville and Fort Campbell area businesses have burned thousands in cash running fancy, pocket-sized ads just so Brittany here can ignore them too.
Thanks, Daddy, for letting me take the Lexus.
For 14 years, smart business owners have relied on Wiz Advertising's proven 6-step method to get their full message across to their customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
This is Lawyer Wayne. Check me out at lawyerwayne.com and check me out on TikTok at Lawyer Wayne. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
You know what I can't stand? When you have people in Clarksville saying that there is nothing to do. Not for nothing, you couldn't be any more wrong. And obviously, you've never been to O'Connor's Irish Pub. Right off of Exit 1. It's like an adult daycare center. I mean, you go inside, you got the food, you got the drinks, okay? You got the DJ, you got the stage, you got the live music, the whole bit. It's fantastic. They got pool tables in the back, dartboards, video games, UFC main events. Oh, and outside, they got the cornhole boards. They got the outdoor tiki bar. They got the outdoor DJ party. They got this huge, massive stage where they bring in the big names like Greta Van Fleet. There's always something to do in Clarksville. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Exit 1.
It's the Joe Padula Show,
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.
Hey, what do you think about that flag waving behind us?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me put some wood up.
Damn Beavers and Butthead.
They didn't even dim the lights.
Wood. Welcome back to the Joe Padula Show. Make sure to download the iHeartRadio app. Plus, also, subscribe on the Joe Padula Show YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell if you'd like to hear some unique points of views that the mainstream media refuses to put out.
That's another good one. What Bill?
What did Bill say? Whiskey Bill?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you can hack a pipeline, you can hack a voting machine.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, YouTube.
Oh, I just read
Facebook.
I read the comment.
I know.
My bad though.
No, it's all good. I hear you, Bill. Kind of. Big tech censorship is real. It really is. It leads us to our next story, actually, with Facebook. Let me see what I got here. So, this Instagram for kids, I need to know if it's a good way for children to connect and have social lives, because I'm all about interaction, socializing, face-to-face, not mess-to-mess, face-to-face interaction, no doubt about it. Or is this an extremely harmful way to make kids victims to predators? Yeah, so 44 state attorney generals are, I'm sorry, when it's that plural, 44 attorneys general is the plural of that. They are urging Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg not to follow through with his company's plan to develop a version of Instagram aimed at children under the age of 13. In a letter sent to Zuckerberg, who is 5'8" on his tippy toes, the attorneys general note said this, quote, "Further, Facebook has historically failed to protect the welfare of children on its platforms. The attorneys general also said that in there, and this is a bipartisan type of letter. It's Dems, Republicans, Independents. It doesn't matter. They said they sent this to Zuckerberg yesterday. It appears that Facebook is not responding to a need, but instead of creating one, as this platform appeals primarily to children who otherwise do not or would not have an Instagram account. In short, which you are, an Instagram platform for young children is harmful for myriad reasons. Look at the big words they use. Do you think they still use like the thesaurus option in Word? Or do you think that they already have these words in there?
Autocorrect.
Yeah.
It's automatic.
Shift
Or
F7.
That's it. It's automatic.
Bot. They got a bot.
They got a bot.
AI.
AI. They also added that the attorneys general urged Facebook to abandon its plans to launch this new platform. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not for government intervening with business.
Right.
We're not talking about a business anymore. You're talking about an entity that is a little bit more even powerful than government, I would say, in certain ways.
Way of the media.
Not according to the kids. Kids don't like it anymore. Kids don't like Facebook.
Facebook and Instagram, though. The two of them.
They own it.
They're getting off the Instagram too. So how about
they-
this? Where if you don't like it, tell your kid not to get on it. Don't give your kid under the age of 13 a phone. Don't give your kid a freaking tablet. Tell them no. You know what's that word? No.
What's their excuse for giving the phone, Ed? Because
There's some of the excuses that I was told, so they can call just in case it's an emergency.
Give them that frog's phone
You
that
know
only
what I'm
dials
saying?
your number.
Like a flip phone.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we don't
it.
have payphones anymore.
Yeah.
So
And then some parents that give their kid their phone,
play games.
every text that come through their phone
yeah,
goes to the parents.
that's
phone.
right. That's
God,
right.
What do you have to do in your day that you have to be that bored to watch your stupid kids text messaging?
Or here's the thing too. I mean, parents eventually just they have to end up missing a few texts here or there, if
Jitterbug,
not a
there it
lot
is.
more.
And the kids know how to work around. They know the workaround.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because they smart.
Like, do you know these?
That's how the dark side was born.
That's
These
right.
kids.
Do you know how these text messages that they use to fool your parents? I actually make these trivia questions when I do R-rated
Well-
trivia
well,
every
you know,
Tuesday
they-
night at
Yes,
Tennessee Valley Brewing
they
Company.
put
Well,
emojis.
they got the text-free apps. You know what I'm saying? That's not your number, but it's another number.
Right.
And they can do text that way.
Well, I used to substitute, and the kids all knew how to get around their school's blocked system. They knew how to do it. They would, you know what they would do, and I thought this was interesting. They would turn on AirDrop, and they'd send something silly to classmates. So if I took a lewd picture of Bay,
Yeah.
I could drop it to Joe and Ted, and the teacher wouldn't know. And so all of a sudden, the kids would just one by one starting to laugh. I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, they're sending pictures.
Let me get
they're airdropping."
Let me back up
pictures
for a
to-
second. Did
Yeah.
your parents? I mean, we're not. I mean, not spring chicken. I'm not. I can see this the painted on stuff Joe puts on my hair up in this picture.
Looks good. Looks good.
My parents never gave me anything $800 when I was 13.
No.
800. That's
Even to
cheap.
this day.
And that's the cheap thing,
Even to
right?
this day,
Uh-huh.
My father threw a fit when we had to buy textbooks for school. Right.
Yeah.
Like, where's the old one?
I just bought 'em.
Your sister had to do the same 2 years ago. It's the same class.
That's right.
Where's the book?
And my mom was griping about the $50. I think when Jordan's something, she said, what happened to the $50 Nikes? I was like, Mom, that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
The Cortez. That was the Nike Cortez. They
That's
don't-
right.
They don't make them anymore.
They make those at the PX.
Right. Now they, what, $400?
The Nukies.
All right. Say socially, though, okay? 6th grade, 12 years old.
Right.
You're the kid without the phone. You know what I mean? Like,
You're
socially,
going to get bullied.
you're going to get bullied.
You're not going to get invited to anything.
And you can't text anybody because you don't have a phone.
You're going to be the loser.
Oh, I'm the worst of all of them because my kids have phones.
Uh-huh.
But once again, I have no problem, and I'm so tired of parents being scared of their children. I had no problem. I still have no problem. I have a 19 and 26-year-old. Take the phone. Read what's on it. If they have a problem with it, give me that phone back.
Right.
You owe me $1,000.
Yeah.
I can have it back. No problem.
Right.
That's my phone. You got to trust your kids, and you got to understand that they're going to do the right thing. So I mean, you know, but to be afraid, parents are afraid of kids.
Trust but verify.
I'm not.
They're afraid of kids.
I have no kids. So.
Facebook.
Joe, you afraid of your kids?
I have a question too, Joe.
I'm
when you get it-
afraid
when
of
you get to
meeting
it.
them.
I have a question when you get to it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Do
Vonda?
the kids want this? Like, what kid is sitting around going, "Mom, I want Instagram. Like, I gotta get an Instagram account."
Well, you had Nick at Night. Now you have Nick Jr.
I'll tell
You
you.
had Disney Jr.
This has got to be. I mean,
But what are they,
Facebook.
they're gonna post pictures.
Facebook wants to do this for advertising and revenue, of course. But I see there are kid accounts already. Like there are YouTube channels
Right, for
that
kids.
are just kids.
Mm-hmm.
There would be Instagram channels that are just kids. That's what they're banking on. They're banking on they see the kids watching these YouTube channels
That's all they do.
that are based for kids, and they see the revenue that it is bringing Alphabet, the company that owns YouTube, Google, and they're like, more money. I know I'm a billionaire already, but I want more billionaires. So that's what it really comes down to. And I'm sure it will be fine. Just like how YouTube has channels for kids.
Good point.
But on YouTube, I can also find videos that are not meant for kids.
Yeah.
And that stuff will leak into it. And there will be people that make fake profiles.
Predators.
Yeah, that will happen.
Verify your age. How do I do that? Push a button.
Yeah.
Oh, done. Verified. No, thanks.
Show me your driver's license. I don't have one. Oh, didn't get you. Right.
You can't ask for ID.
Well, and then there's because they make a fake account. Then you got people like the dark side who can create a whole company based around that. And you talk about trafficking perhaps going to the next level.
I know. This is interesting because again, I am not for government saying, "Hey, business, you can't do that."
Let America decide.
Right. So yeah, what do you think? Now, I do appreciate on Facebook. I get these hot single women that send me all these friend requests.
I already know what you're talking about.
Where, I mean, I don't know who they are. And we only have one mutual friend usually, and that mutual friend's always the creepy dude. Right.
Sorry.
You don't know how
You
to
didn't talk to anyway.
you don't know how to
Friends
check
with
them out.
Ted.
Because people that do that, like them girls,
Yeah.
I send a message, right? And then they send one back. After 3 days, they disappear.
I don't
It's
even
crazy.
send them a message, Bay.
I do.
As soon as I see that they're the one mutual friend we have in common is my creepy friend. Nope.
I just like to have conversation and be like, "What you want?"
No, there's got to be
You know what I'm
10,
saying?
10 or more mutual friends for me to accept. All right. All right. This other one that we're going to get into next about the plant-based food that is now being under a little scrutiny here and saying that they can't use meat anymore in their packaging and in the design and in their advertising. Let's get into the reasons why. Plus 10, locally. We got to talk about a murder and a cop being shot here in Clarksville. Plus also, town hall meeting. City council members. We got Vondell Richmond hanging out, Ted Ely, Bay in studio. More on the Joe Padula Show, absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation. Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. So Vegas, so close. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey everybody, this is Water Dogs Rich from Water Dog Scuba and Safety. What do I love about the Joe Padula Show? You got a veteran like Joe going after his dreams and bringing so many people together from so many different walks of life here in Clarksville. Absolutely.
This is Jenna Bonacci from Moth to a Flame Candle Works. Over 10 years ago, my late mother and I began making all-natural homemade candles, and we were amazed by the demand. So in her honor, I'm continuing the mission of creating the most amazing aromas for your home, office, and events. Some of our scents include vanilla, sandalwood, all of the holiday scents you can imagine, from cinnamon to pumpkin pie, to include the gentleman scents such as leather, bourbon, coffee, and more. The possibilities are endless. If you name a scent combination, we can make it for you 100%. For more information, join the Moth to a Flame Candleworks Facebook group and see the hundreds of possible fragrance combinations, or you can email us at mothtoaflamecandleworks@gmail.com. Moth to a Flame Candleworks, a perfect gift.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.
Jamie likes the Instagram.
What's up, Jamie McNair? What's up? Jamie McNair goes, I don't think that Instagram for kids is a very good idea. Many people already obsess over Instagram, likes and comments. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of parents out there that use their children for their social media. I bet there'll be a lot of parents on board for Instagram for kids. See you parents whoring out your children for likes and comments.
It'd be like what the models, them kid models.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Or the TV show.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Did you say, Bay, McDonald's is hiring?
Yeah.
Do something productive. Go sweep a floor.
Yeah, do it.
Get off Instagram.
Well, there it is. That $1,000 bonus, they can go buy a phone.
Kid can buy
Maybe
his
that's
own
what they gave him,
phone.
$1,000.
Go work. I'll tell you what. If I have kids, they're under 13. If you're working, then you can have your own Instagram account. Yes.
What if they're YouTubers?
Yeah, I know. And that's
they need
the
the
thing.
phone for YouTube.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Some kid makes like he makes like $1 million a year, or he made like a ton of money. I think there's some Indian kid from Pakistan or India somewhere. He does like toy reveals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. If you're letting your kid watch YouTube channels,
I know, right?
then you shouldn't really have too much of an issue of them watching Instagram channels for kids. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But it's just weird. I would let my kid have a MySpace account.
Would you? Would you?
Yeah, that's the only one that could go on.
Yeah.
I tried going on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
First of all, remember my old password.
Uh-huh.
I must have liked that girl or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why whatever. So stupid. And then, luckily, I remembered my password questions.
Was her name Rocky? Was that the Rocky?
No, but Rocky was one of my questions.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna give what, but no, you know what? I just gave it out anyway.
I know.
Damn it, Darkside.
It's that easy to hack Joe Padula.
But Facebook, man, I went on there. There was like a tumbleweed going by. Nobody was there.
Even what's his face? What was the guy? Tom.
Tom
was your friend.
His picture's gone.
It's gone.
You know, he's like in the top 8. You know, your top 8 friends. He wasn't even there
Tom
anymore.
left. Wow.
Tom's like, I'm out.
I never had a MySpace though.
When MySpace came out, nobody wanted to put pictures of their family on because they thought predators was going to happen, things like that. Nobody wanted to have that. Facebook came out, and you're putting these newborns out there going, look at this. This is what I got. And, I mean, you know, it's my address. This is what I have. You know, check out everything.
MySpace was my first duck face.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah. That was my first. I was drunk, too.
Smelling Jersey weather.
How you doing? Had this big Cuban link silver chain. How you doing?
What was your MySpace name, Joe? I'm scared to ask.
Joe Padouchebag.
Oh.
So, plant-based foods. There's a bill that wants to ban them from using meat on their labels. So, the plant-based and additional meatless products are accused of misleading buyers under a bill that the Texas House approved yesterday. Have you guys eaten any of these meatless burgers?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think of them?
Impossible Burger and freaking Burger King is amazing.
Ted, really?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's expensive.
There was issues
It costs more?
with
At Burger King?
Yeah.
When they first launched, there was issues.
Yeah.
Because they were using the same grill.
Yeah.
As the meat burger and the
Well, that's why they jacked the price up. They had to buy a new grill.
Yeah, they're like, oh damn it, we gotta buy a whole new grill.
People think that the plant-based things are good for you and they're less calories and stuff like that. That's not true.
No way.
That's not true. They
Right.
got all
Not
kinds
even-
of carbs. You got all
bread,
kinds
yeah.
of stuff. It's
Bread
everything.
on it, yeah.
So the Here's what the Dallas Morning News reported. Quote, Texas is the latest state to debate measures that would prohibit foods that don't contain animal products from using words like meat or beef in their name.
So what were they doing?
Well, the bill was approved following a debate, but needs one additional vote in the House to move on to the Texas Senate. And according to a representative, Brad Buckley, sounds like a Texas guy, doesn't it? What's your name? Brad Buckley.
Buckley.
Got a big buckle. He keeps
Hello,
pulling over his
everybody.
beer belly. Just goes back.
They should put it out there and say the tagline should be, where is then put a line burger.
Yeah.
And have a little space. Where is the space?
Uh-huh.
It'd be a throwback to the old lady.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where's the beef? Yeah.
Yeah, we can't say beef.
Where's the plant-based?
Where's the
right.
line?
That's not bad.
It's burger.
That old hag would come back from her death and sue. So, according to Buckley, his bill would help protect consumers, including vegetarians and vegans, from purchasing a product by mistake. Here's what he said.
People are
Quote,
so stupid. I just love people.
He's this representative Buckley, he also owns a small cattle operation, too, in Texas.
Yeah.
He said this, quote, this is for those who chose to eat meat, but it also for those who chose to not eat meat. Wow, life must be good in Texas. You know what I mean? This is the big debate over there right now.
What a country.
I gotta move to Texas. So House Bill 316 would prohibit products derived from insects, plants, or
Chinese burger.
cell cultures. It's not cat. So yeah, that's right. They make this stuff out of insects too. I forgot about that.
Well, what would you buy? Insect burger or a beef burger?
Beef. Beef. All the way. Oh, I'm a carnivore. Right. Herbivore is just
Plants.
Just plants. What's the one that does both? What is that called?
a bear.
An omnivore, right?
Like, is it an omnivore?
Like a bear.
Omnivore. Yeah, like a bear. I'm like a bear.
Bears eat berries and meat.
Yep.
People.
It's not very intimidating. If I saw a bear eating berries, I'd think I could kick its ass.
Nope. I'm not
Like in a
messing
fight?
with it. Nope.
I'm like,
No.
come on, Winnie. Come
Nope.
on.
I know it's not on subject, Joe, but you see in Texas where they had the loose tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, fight something that's wild.
Did you see in Cooksville they had a loose zebra running around in Tennessee?
I'm not afraid of a zebra.
Did they?
Oh, good. Zebras, they're not like horses. Those are like donkeys with horses' power. Right. They're like, we're genetically altered.
I was just the funny part about the tiger thing, just to bring up one thing, is the guy had a gun drawn on the tiger.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's drawn on the tiger as if the tiger's going to understand not to attack
to
him
Yeah.
because he's got a freaking gun on.
That gun
He's
was
going to eat him.
Was
and
he
say-
saying freeze?
It's like
him up,
drawn
stick
on
him
the
up,
tiger.
yeah.
Like, what the heck are you going to do? The tiger's going to eat him. Say tiger.
Halt!
that gun ain't don't do nothing to that tiger.
Here's the thing. PETA would have been very
Right.
upset and said, why didn't you tase him first? Okay?
Right.
Could you imagine tasing a tiger? Starts licking it.
The guy thought he had a taser in his hand.
Was
Oh,
it Tiger
too soon.
King? Did you see Tiger King, Joe? They call him
Tiger
he,
King.
He can come get it.
He died. Did you see that?
Did he?
No.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I'll be like, oh, he died in jail?
No,
Carol,
he's
what was her
getting
name?
out.
Carol Bash.
He's getting out.
That bitch. So Impossible Foods. That's what Burger King uses. Impossible, the Impossible Burger. So Impossible Foods is the company. That's they're pretty much the leader in the plant-based industry.
They're good.
They claim that there was no confusion when it came to customers choosing meat or meatless products. BigCountryHomepage.com reported.
Go Tigers. Clemson people there.
Go Tigers. Oh, boy. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't think, me personally, I don't think they should have, like, the plant. What I'm saying is plant-based burger patties has on their package Beyond Meat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Well, I'm still thinking there's meat in there. If I'm not educated, if I don't know any better, If I see a package that says Beyond Meat,
I think it's like meat with a plus to it.
yeah, the Beyond Meat burger, I'm thinking maybe it's got the insects, it's got the meat, it's got the who's it? It's got tiger meat. Who knows?
Tiger,
Super meat.
Right.
It's Clemson burger.
So I can understand why they're doing this. I don't know. Must be nice in Texas. Bay, you voting yay or nay on this one? Yay? Yay? Should it be a law?
No. Read
Okay.
the box.
Okay,
Read the box.
Yeah. Quit telling me what to do.
Ted?
No.
No.
Quit telling
Should
me what
not
to
be a
do.
law.
Yes.
Vondell?
What the heck? It should be a law.
It should be a law.
In Clarksville.
Just to cause some controversy. Yeah, because what if you can't? Well, what if you can't read? How does that work?
You know what?
Your iPhone can read it for you.
That's true.
They got that app.
Yeah, that's true. All right, there you go. When we get back, we had a shooting in Clarksville involving a cop who got shot, and also, the ex-girlfriend of the guy who died in that shooting, she spoke up. So we got her words in her interview. Plus, also, there is a city town hall meeting coming up with Vondell Richmond. And why? Why the hell did Ted want to leave you, Clarksville? He said he had enough of you people. We're going to find out what he means by you people next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. One of the most amazing things to do all year round is to visit some of the world's most beautiful places and scuba dive, creating a lifetime of memories with each trip. But first, you must get certified, and that's where Water Dogs comes in. They're right here in Clarksville, and the Water Dog team makes the scuba certification process affordable, fun, and effective. They'll even help you plan your trip. So if you're an expert diver or never seen the ocean, Water Dog Scuba and Safety is ready to help show you the experiences of a lifetime. waterdogs-scuba.com.
Salutations! This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to The Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. lawyerwayne.com.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.
Joe Padula Show, absolutely. How you doing?
Carly, Shakita Jones.
We'll talk to you in just a moment there, Marissa. Reporting on a shooting that took place in Clarksville. Yeah. Let me get this back up. No intern Shane today, so I'm pushing all the buttons. I got all the buttons here. Got a new soundboard to install, too. Can't wait.
I know.
Ted, look at that, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. I gotta drill a hole in the thing so it sits in. Yeah. Hey, if you ever want to come check out the Office Now Studios here at the 1861 Millwood Boulevard, just send a private message to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Click like, send that message. We'll schedule in. Too easy.
Jamie says she was ready to get out of there too.
What's up, Jamie? What's Jamie doing? I'm from Clarksville also, and I'm so ready to get out of there. South Carolina is like Tennessee and Florida mixed together.
No, we're not.
And you have the fun country rednecks and the beach. Yeah, and if she goes there, the bitch, too. Oh, I'm just kidding, Jamie. I like Jamie. Jamie McNair, right?
That's right.
Any relation to Steve McNair?
None.
He's dead, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got shot by his ex-girlfriend.
In the tub.
No, he got shot by his
on his
ex-girlfriend.
couch, I think.
Oh.
Wow.
Because he was calling it off, and she was like, I can't take this.
Well, his wife didn't like it either.
Speaking
There
of
was all that.
Wow.
Did you guys see the story coming out of Clarksville where one man was killed in an officer-involved shooting? This was a Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, so the Clarksville police, they responded to a report of a domestic disturbance. This was over on Hedge Apple Drive, where a woman had been shot. Now, when police got there, the male suspect, a 54-year-old, came out of the home and fired shots. Officers returned fire, hitting the guy, died from his injuries. TBI, that's the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, is now actively investigating the shooting. Police said that the female victim was taken to the hospital, condition unknown. But the ex-girlfriend wanted to say a few words. Let's see what she had to say in this News Channel 5 interview. This is usually a segment where we bash News Channel 5. Ooh.
This is walking and back on her feet after she was shot last night.
Is this News Channel 5 or is this WSMV?
Channel 4.
Yeah, this is SMV. Yeah, WSMV.
In her upper right thigh. Now, when I talk
yeah.
with her, she says that she wants people to know what happened last night.
Where'd they do the shooting? In front of City Hall?
Yeah, I see
In
that.
Clarksville?
I see that back there. I don't know.
Is that our City Hall, Clarksville?
I have no idea.
It's Jam in the Alley.
And why her ex...
No, this isn't even Clarksville.
It's not.
You lazy
We don't even have a
people.
building like that.
You don't, with a
If
flag.
you're going to do the story like you're on location, be in location. You're not even here.
You sure?
Yeah, that's not, because look at the
we don't
fence.
have a three. We
See
don't
the
have
fence?
3 doors like that. I don't think.
See that fence? Or unless this is the
Out there by
back.
out there by the hospital?
This
Yeah,
might
I
be
was
the
about to say
back.
veteran-
Okay.
might be by the
Veterans,
You know
Veterans
what?
Hospital.
No.
Veterans.
This is Clarksville. This is the back of City Hall. And you know where F&M Bank is, that road?
Right there.
Right. And this is the back shot of it. Yeah, because there's that fence where the flame is, the eternal flame.
boyfriend is now dead.
All right, so I apologize to this mediocre broadcaster.
At this home on Hedge Apple Drive, Faith...
What the? You don't lead in with that sound effect. I thought someone was taking a piss. Listen to this.
Make people want to go
Talking
pee.
about a murder story here.
boyfriend is now dead. At this home on
Doesn't it sound like someone's taking a piss?
Hedge Apple Drive, Faith runs in Shakita Jones' family. Faith...
Now I really got to take a leak.
she lost in a man she thought she knew.
He hadn't been to work in 4 days, and he pretty much stayed downstairs drinking.
Adonis Trauber was Jones's boyfriend of 3 years. A relationship she says ended, giving him until May 19th to move out. She says there was...
I know this area.
It's over by Glen Ellen.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
She says there was no history of domestic violence. That's until last night.
And when I stepped out of the shower, Adonis, that lived here, was waiting for me when I stepped out of the shower. And that's when he got on the phone with 911, and he said, pretty much, a woman's been shot with a double-barrel shotgun.
Damn.
Get here quick. You need to bring the SWAT team.
Jones says Trauber shot her twice.
What? Damn.
One bullet hit her right thigh. Her daughter and grandson locked in a bedroom next door.
He unloaded a gun in here. I just heard.
She's tough, huh? She's the one that took the shot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Pop, pop, pop.
Like, she's sitting up. She's not even at the hospital. She's just like, hey, what's up?
Pop, pop, pop. And I'm like, Lord, have mercy. And then the police came, and then it went south. I just heard them beg him to put the gun down, and I did hear him say, I surrender, I'm coming out. And then I just heard a barrage of gunfire.
Police say Trauber fired shots at officers outside the front door. They returned fire, shooting and killing Trauber.
I never in a million years thought I would be a victim of gunshots.
Now Jones says she wishes he got help. Mental illness should not be downplayed, but she has faith she was meant to be here today.
I don't like that they went out to find, like, a faith in that B-roll. I'm just looking at it as an editor right now, the video. See what she did there?
Mm-hmm.
She thought she was being like, oh, I'm gonna win a Marconi with this one.
Wishes he got help. Mental illness should not be downplayed, but she has faith she was meant to be here today.
And I hate that he's gone. Oh.
Yeah, but it was about to be you, ma'am.
See, if you didn't listen to the story and you didn't do anything at all, and
Uh-huh.
you sat there and know that she got shot by him,
Right.
and then he got shot by the police, you would think that she was going to defend him.
Yeah.
By saying, I hate that he's gone. But her whole narrative said the fact, no, he needed help. He was this and he was bad. He shot me and I never thought I'd get shot.
Yeah.
But that little caption right there
Mhm.
is so misleading.
Yo.
So misleading.
Media sucks. They're designed to divide and enrage you.
It's sad, truly sad. I just wish he had got the help he desperately was in need of.
That should be the tagline.
Now, Shakita says her daughter and grandson are okay, but what hurts her the most is that the two of them.
Is her half of right knee missing? I would assume would be the thing that hurts the most.
She got shot by a shotgun.
Yeah, it sounds like a
It's
shotgun.
still a pain.
Oh, no, it hurts.
Yeah.
I've never been shot, but yeah.
I wonder what type of.
Yeah, buckshot or
I want to say it's probably buckshot.
not deer shot.
Probably birdshot.
Birdshot.
She's sitting there looking like that.
Because a
She's-
slug would have took that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slug. Probably wouldn't have hit her with a slug.
Had to hear what she believes were 8 rounds of gunshots inside her home, Carly.
Damn. Well, there you
She
go.
also described the shooting as pop, pop, pop. Shotguns don't go pop, pop, pop.
That's
No.
the point.
Boom.
So, yeah, totally misleading story. I mean, she was very collective and very articulate and everything
Yeah.
else and all that stuff, very calm. And you
then-
don't see that much.
And then the news media takes it and puts quotations out of proportion and out of context. Yeah,
Totally.
It's crazy. Shame on you, NBC. You're all network. You people, you don't even know what you're doing. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You know who knows what he's doing? Vondell Richmond. Boom. Look at that. City council member. Actor and awarded filmmaker. Tell me about the film.
Yeah, man, it's a few years old now. It's dated, but it's a relationship piece. Begs the question.
Is it rated R?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. I was going to ask for a copy.
It's on Instagram Junior.
Oh, yes.
Right, it's
yeah.
on Instagram. But no, it's a relationship movie that asks, are good guys like the four of us hard to find, or do ladies really know what they want when
Right.
it comes to relationships?
No, they don't.
Sometimes, but I would like to say that sometimes we don't know what we want either.
That's true, but the premise was pretty much, if you look at all the magazine titles in the media,
Yeah.
it all seems to be driven by the point of view of a woman.
Yep, absolutely.
101 things a woman wants.
Yeah.
You know, how to get your man excited, all these headlines, and it makes you think or feel we don't give a rip about relationships. So I wanted to take a look at it from our perspective. And at the time I was in college, so had a lot of female friends.
4 years ago. Good for
Last
you.
year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, the
Just a
compliment
couple
show
days,
today.
a couple days ago. But no, a lot of female friends saying, hey, I want a guy to respect me and don't want me for just sex. I want
Yeah.
a guy to, want me. They had all these qualities that a good man had to have. And then when you respected that, they didn't question it. I had a growing time when I chose not to have sex with her just yet.
I got to check this
back
out.
then. She accused me of being gay.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
She questioned
They
my
do that.
sexuality.
Is that in the film?
Yeah.
I gotta
They-
watch this.
But Joe, that's true. They do that. Believe me.
And do they do it because they want to project that it's can't be their fault?
them.
It has to be your fault some way, somehow.
Somehow, some way, yeah.
Well,
And then they watch that movie. It's just like What Women Want.
You talk about the one with Mel Gibson?
Marissa Tomei. He can read
Yeah.
the minds of women.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Marissa Tomei because she's crazy.
Yeah.
Helen Hunt, wasn't it?
And she's going. She was in it too, but Marissa Tomei was the crazy one, and Mel didn't want to go out with her, but he liked Helen Hunt, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. If he better be gay. He better be gay."
Marissa Tomei likes short, bald, fat people.
Yeah, how you doing? Marissa Padula. Oh, funny. He goes, "She's got to be funny." Vondell, City Council. How long you been serving now for?
What is this? Coming up on 3 years.
3
Joe,
years,
since
yeah.
January 2019.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, time goes by.
What ward do you represent, and what areas is
Ward
that?
2, which is up Cunningham, over by Northwest,
Uh-huh.
over by Planet Fitness, that whole Crunch Fitness, all of that's Ward 2.
And you got a town hall coming up.
Absolutely.
How's it gonna work?
So basically, prior to coming into office, my biggest question was, if I sat on the council and attend the meetings, Clarksville moves forward, whether they ask for a vote every now and again. But my biggest question was, okay, how does my influence, how does my being elected, how do I help Ward 2, who elected me, progress? How do I help that area flourish? And so the way this was set up was for me to go in and just introduce myself. For those that don't know me, wave my hand in a formal manner, say, hey, I'm your elected rep. This is the mayor. My first year was just spent investigating what is my job, how do I help you, the citizens. And second year was supposed to be...
What were some of the things that information that was fed to you then?
Oh, man, it was amazing. It was amazing, Joe. I had an opportunity. I went and sat with each department and found out, behind the scenes, how Clarksville city government runs.
What was the biggest surprise for you?
By far, I think my biggest surprise was the CPD visit. I went over to our police, Chief Ansley, who's retired now. I went to sit with him, and he turned me over to some of the officers. They gave me an amazing tour. I saw the evidence room. Saw our... it was chilling, but they had in the evidence room, they had a box there, and I remember this incident like it was yesterday, of the murders, the Taco Bell murders in the late 80s.
Wow.
They had a box of evidence still sitting there. So this is where they catalog all the evidence. They had a section for weapons, and I thought, man, it's this many weapons they've confiscated off the streets of Clarksville. It's just, it's amazing.
Was there any confiscated coke? I used to have a problem back in the day.
Well, they did have a narcotics section.
Okay,
they had a section with narcotics. As a matter of fact, when we walked in, the officer said, just be mindful that there's marijuana. You may get a little contact with us.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be great?
And so all the workers down there were giddy.
Excuse me. We just took in 14 kilos here. Nobody sneeze, please. All right.
But yeah, it was quite interesting. And then I saw somewhere where the officers train. Chief Montgomery took me over to see the fire department. There's some pretty extensive training there. So it was all very eye opening. Sat with who else did I sit with? So CPD, Parks and Rec. Find out why we have so many awards. We have an amazing Parks and Rec committee. So it was just sort of a Mr. Rogers, who's in your neighborhood kind of deal. Sat with, who else did I sit with? Man, I'm drawing a blank. It's my shot now.
It's all good.
But yeah, I sat with a number of city department heads and housing at the time. Keith Lampkin was our housing director. We have a new one now. So I just said,
Did you ever sit with who's in charge of controlling the traffic lights of when they turn green and red
Yes,
and
I
yellow? I'd love to have a chat with them.
Well, yeah, and so I sat with streets. Sat with streets and learned that there are certain roads here that are,
Okay, because College Street, a mile and there's 5 lights and I can't get through them all. You know what I mean? It takes me 15 minutes to get down one road.
You got to get your electric car, Joe.
Stop, go. What's the mission for this coming town hall, and when is it, and how can people get involved?
Absolutely. So the mission, the objective for this town hall, like I said, is to simply raise my hand and say, hey, I'm the elected official. This is the mayor, and we are concerned and we're interested in what is going on in North Clarksville. Prior to coming onto the council, I got a number of people, including my mom, who just said, what's going on with this side of town? Why does it look the way that it looks? It looks like it hasn't had a touch of paint, or
it really,
it's old looking. It's old looking.
It looks like the Carter administration.
Absolutely. And what I learned, Joe and guys, was there's infield and greenfield development. So over on our side of town, because it is an older side of town, think about it. You coming in with your meatless vegetarian company, where would you want to go? Sango, Ward 12, 11, or would you want to try to fit it into an older building on our side of town?
No, you want exit 11, exit 8, brand new, if
I don't
not
know.
downtown.
The rent's going to be better at North Clarksville.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So I want to get to the bottom of that and include residents in on that conversation to say, okay, we got Ruby Tuesday, we got this, we got that, but it's an economic question more than it is, sometimes.
But the Ruby Tuesday, the B light is still out on that sign.
We're going to talk about that.
Can't get in there either.
What's going on?
Every time I go by, oh look, it's Roy Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Residents want to know, hey, why are we the overlooked child of
Why
Clarksville?
is that? That is a
why
good
is the
question.
Reiner Furniture Building still up there? That's
the Fred.
Right.
We love Fred, but some things I was here and.
Why do you think it is? Why?
It has to. I think it has to do with development. When the Industrial Development Board, the Economic Development Council, think about it. Apple shows up, or a company shows up and says, "Hey, show us some spots," and it's like your house. You show the best parts of your house.
Of course. So we got to make some best spots.
Yeah, we do. We need. It needs.
You know who would I blame? I blame Ward 1. Okay. It's all Garrett's fault over there in Ward 1. All right, keeping us down.
Say everything.
All right.
That's my buddy. Yeah.
You're like,
everybody blames him
Ward
for
1, we have an airport. Listen. No, but I hear you, and I think it's a very important of what you're doing, because you're right. If we're going to continue to grow as a city here, We need the north to grow as well.
Absolutely.
Because
we
Exit
wanna,
8.
Yeah, so we want to bring residents out. It's going to be all happening at the big church over there. There's a nice church over there, Mosaic, on 1020 Garrettsburg.
Absolutely.
Got a nice opportunity for people to spread out. But the goal is to bring some major department heads. Not all department heads will be present, but the major ones that impact us. So CTS will be there, and the goal is for them to do a brief introduction to say, this is who we are, what we do, this is a face. And did you know that here's a form? You know, you don't have to always call your council members. It's great when we hear from you guys, but there's a lot of it's on autopilot. You can go to the website and fill out a form, you know, and just say, hey, I got a street light out at such and such address. And David Shepard, who's head of our street departments, he gets right on it. They're very passionate folks down at the city. Been working there for years.
That's what's up, man.
And we just got to get better communication and show people the tools that we have. CTS has an app. Have you guys downloaded the app?
Yeah, I got the app.
It's like an Uber to show you where the bus is and how long they have until they pick you up. So just letting people know about that and to gather some data so we can put a plan together and say, hey, let's give this place a facelift.
I don't like the ads they send me on that app, but whatever.
I'm telling you that the biggest problem, well, I mean, my business, I worked in Best Distributing over in North Clarksville for 20 years. So the right around your area, all that area that's depressed, it looks like it's depressed or whatever, but that's just a racetrack. So you got people don't even want to come across that side of town. You get off 101st and you're flying. You come back this way, you're flying. Try to get to Ruby Tuesdays during lunch hour with all the military getting out there trying to get back and forth. You just can't get around. It's no.
Good luck making a
reason.
left.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot more to it than just why don't people go there. You can't get to places, and
But
you
I'll
have to
tell
go
you,
way down to come back.
Tiny town, okay, which Ward 1 now we're talking
Yeah,
tiny
that's
town, but
Ward 1.
leading to Ward 2. Tiny town is going to be the next Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, and that will be
terrible.
I know, terrible traffic, but it will be new.
Yeah.
It will be new buildings, new structures, like take Exit 1 area, all right? So now you keep going down Tiny Town. It goes right onto Fort Campbell Boulevard, which leads into the other side of North Clarksville.
Right there, the Marathon. And
Elaine's Cafe.
And it's right there where it gets nasty. That's where we got to start.
Yeah.
We start there. We just go left and right, and we just start.
And then 3 and 4 need some love. So I'm butted up against 3 and 4. So Saint B going.
Let's get rid of Ward 3. They do nothing.
Well, that stretch along 41A.
It's a waste of
where
a
you've got
ward.
the car wash. You know,
Yeah.
And that old T-Mobile building needs some love. That whole area just needs some love out by Assemblies of God and going back around.
That area needs
Garrettsburg.
God.
Yeah, so they're putting up a north side of town library. The county is.
I love it.
They're giving our school some love over there, and so so I just want to have people come out.
That's it's May 18th.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Go check them out. Vondell, you rock.
Thanks, Joe.
Like him on Facebook as well. Plus, he's got an Instagram. There it is. And it's Vondell R. Very good. Vondell R. Follow him on Instagram. Ted, why'd you leave Clarksville? Why'd you ditch?
My wife told me to.
Okay, there you go.
That's it.
Can't argue.
That's all I got.
Had nothing to do with you, Clarksville.
She said, I'm going to the beach with or without you. What are you going to do? I'm going to go to the beach.
Yeah. She's the boss. He's the horse. That's how it goes.
Child went. He left. He went there. So, hey.
Glad to see you hanging out, though. Ted, what'd you learn on the show today? What stood out for you?
I'm too old for Instagram Junior.
Yeah. You would not be allowed to have an Instagram kid account.
That's
no.
it.
And if you did, well, I'll tell you what. FBI and CIA, they may not knock on your door. They got other things to do, like make woke videos.
That's right.
All right.
I'm making one, I'm telling you.
Good to have you aboard today, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Ah, yes. Vondell, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out? All the
man.
things we talked about?
I think the most fascinating part is the dark guys.
The dark side.
Dark side. Yeah, that they got a whole presence, but they can't catch them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're everywhere but nowhere.
See, my wife's chiming in right there.
She goes,
Says,
"That's right.
That's right.
That's right."
Big pair of pants. She wears them.
Yeah. I did learn a lot about the dark side today. You're right. I mean, it's crazy, and the fact that our agencies, such as the CIA and FBI,
We're making videos.
dropped the ball on protecting. This is what their job is to do, is protect.
It's not the first time they dropped the ball.
No. No. Rondell, thanks for hanging out, brother.
Thank you, Joe.
Can't wait for your return.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. Bay, what'd you learn on the show today?
The pipeline.
The pipeline.
Got hacked.
Yeah, Wesley Pipes.
Tesla did it.
Tesla.
Tesla did it.
Tesla, yeah.
Telling you.
I think Melinda Gates did it. She's mad at Bill. They're getting a divorce.
They're back together, I think.
Oh, are they?
I don't
They
know.
made up? They kissed and made up?
I don't know.
You might hear
Whatever the media wants them to do.
whatever the media is going to tell you.
Absolutely.
You may hear some things, though, that are crazy. You may hear some things that are true, considering even internally. Wow. Yeah, who knows? Who knows who did that pipeline? We'll know the truth soon, though. And the truth will set you free. All right, my friends, I got to get out of here, but we got R-rated trivia every Tuesday night at Tennessee Valley Brewing Company, 7 o'clock. Bring the team, leave the kids. Thank you all for enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show, America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.